Well, despite a relatively close race in round 3, it looks like the indie underdogs weren't able to overcome the mighty AAA opposition this time, and the finals of March Mayhem 2014 is Valve vs Firaxis, Half-Life vs Civilization, Dota 2 vs XCOM. James, I know this must be tough for you because you love both of these companies so much, but Valve or Firaxis, who you got?
It is tough. A part of me wants to vote for Firaxis because of how much time the Civilization series has sucked out of me, especially Civ 5. But voting against Valve is like betraying your best friend of almost 20 years. Valve has been making some of the best PC games pretty much since I started playing PC games, and will always be one of my favorite game companies in existence.
You know, throughout this whole competition, I haven't once fully supported Valve. Valve vs Irrational, I went with Irrational. Valve vs BioWare. Well, actually, I didn't really commit either way on that one. And Valve vs Telltale, I was firmly in Telltale's corner. It must seem like I hate Valve, but nothing could be further from the truth. I have a lot of respect for Valve, both as a game developer and as a company in general. Half-Life and Half-Life 2 are seriously two of the most important video games of all time. The Left 4 Dead games are some of the best co-op experiences around. And while I may be more of a League of Legends person myself, it's hard to argue that Dota 2 isn't one of the deepest, richest, most competitive games out there. Valve has just been consistently going up against some of my favorite developers who also had great 2013s, with the exception of BioWare, who really didn't do anything in 2013.
Well, if we look at just 2013, then honestly I have to root for Firaxis. Even though I fully expect Valve to win this, Firaxis came out with the two best expansions of the year, with Civ 5's Brave New World and XCOM's Enemy Within. On the other hand, like you've said all along, in 2013, Valve pretty much just got Dota 2 out of beta.
Yeah, but you know, Valve is so much more than just a video game developer. While Dota 2 was the only game officially released in 2013, we can't ignore everything that they do with Steam every year. Those Steam sales are like a quarterly Christmas for gamers, and they're fantastic exposure for indie devs too. They're not my first choice, but between Valve and Firaxis, I'm gonna go with Valve for their second straight and third overall March Mayhem victory. Alright, well, you've heard what we had to say, now we want to hear what you have to say. Drop us a comment, and make sure to click the link in the description so you can vote. Then head on over to the Escapist forums for March Mayhem, and make your voice heard.